Hi, this is Dave Nazepper, tech reporter with FedScoop, and I'm here at FedTalks with Karen Evans, Chief Information Officer at the Department of Homeland Security. Ms. Evans, how has federal technology played a critical role in 2020 as an unprecedented pandemic has rocked the nation?
I am so glad you asked that question because I think what it's done is brought reality to a lot of concepts that chief information officers have talked about, such as network modernization and moving to the cloud and two-factor authentication. So I was really thrilled when I came here to DHS because what happened was the pandemic actually accelerated a lot of implementation, and they went from a telework presence from 5,000 connections on a daily basis to now that we've scaled up to we can have over 120,000 concurrent connections now on our network to support our workforce in a telework environment.
How can the federal government leapfrog ahead in using modern and emerging technologies like cloud, AI, and automation?
Well, I'll give you a really quick example on cloud. So as the department was moving forward implementing cloud, because of the pandemic and how this worked, it actually accelerated the implementation and the features of Office 365. So now a lot of the work, the security associated with that, how we integrate people in to use Teams so that we can have virtual meetings. It's something as simple as that, but I think you're seeing that pervasive across the United States, and you're seeing new platforms emerge every day. As far as AI, that is a piece that we're really looking at to deal right now with multiple applications that the components have developed, but also trying to give a situational awareness viewpoint for the secretary and the deputy secretary as it relates to our workforce, what's publicly available information, how they're going to do contact tracing for our employees, as well as vaccination distribution.
How is the federal government working in new and creative ways to bring talented technologists to its workforce?
Well, I am so glad you asked that question because we now get to talk about different methodologies, and even to be able to think about, we don't necessarily have to have everybody come directly into the workforce. We proved that now by working telework. And so one of the big things that DHS is really pushing forward is our cyber talent management system. And that we feel will really make us competitive with private industry as it relates to us having the ability to recruit cybersecurity professionals here within the department.
What other trends or priorities do you have on your radar in 2021?
Well, one of the biggest things that we're looking for is the scaling out of data and our partnerships with our lines of business in order to be able to strategically use data as an asset, along with strategic information management. And so the build out of our chief data officer and then the technologies that we need to support the use of data and the management of data is really, and artificial intelligence and the learning algorithms all the way across the board. Those are on, I believe now, a shorter horizon than they were before the pandemic had started.
Well, I want to thank you so much for joining us today at Fed Talks. We always look forward to chatting with you.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.